What is up, everyone? Hope you're having a beautiful day so far today. In today's episode 10, we are going to be looking at days 29 through 31. So by the end of this episode, we will see where one full month of progress has taken us. And I hope you are even a fraction of excited as I am, because I think hitting that 1 month milestone is just pretty damn cool, honestly. But jumping into day 29 anyway, I decided to work on herb lore. My herb lore level was just pathetically low, and I had looked up maybe some different potions I could make, and all of them just seemed pretty expensive considering how far I would want to go. So I decided maybe I'll just clean some herbs, because at this level anyway, even though it isn't a lot of XP per action, it's not a lot of XP per hour, you don't need a lot of XP per hour to make a lot of level progress, and I wasn't trying to get super far. Like, I wasn't going for anything like 70 or anything like that. I just wanted to get it up a decent amount. That way I would have requirements for quests and such like that. So I went from level 18, I believe it was, all the way to 43. So it was just crazy herb lore XP. And I know it seems like that isn't really a lot of work, but I spent many hours working on this while I was AFKing. I went to the Citadel. I got 4 mining levels from 52 to 56. So that was pretty great, honestly. A farming run took me to level 35 farming, and at this point I broke the 1500 total level milestone. And there were a couple times earlier in the series, of course, I could have been keeping track of like 1300, 1400. I think it was a combination of missing the milestone, not paying a lot of attention, and also just thinking that they weren't really that important. But I think 1500 is a pretty cool level, just in the fact that, number one, it looks pretty cool. Number two, it's well over halfway to max, just in terms of numbers, not in terms of XP, because I am light years and just so far away from that. I know light years is distance, but 1500 total level, pretty damn cool. And after that, it was back to divination. I started at 61 and I ended up at 63 for the day. And again, I know it seems like I really didn't accomplish hardly anything in day 29, but I think the vast majority of that is, number one, just cleaning herbs took up several hours to go from 18 to 43 or so. And that is quite a decent amount of XP in herb lore, and also for the fact that capping at the Citadel winds up taking a couple hours or something along those lines, and that was 4 more levels there. And then divination, of course, getting a couple levels in divination takes some hours as well. So not a lot of clips to really represent that, but still there was definitely a lot of really great progress in day 29. I did wind up ending the day at 1502 total level and around 11.4 mil total XP. Jumping into day 30, I might have messed up the recording a little bit, so I didn't get the quest reward screen, but I did finish Shield of Araf. Had a friend help me with that, so very much thank you to that one. And I went on to complete the Waterfall quest after that. I'm basically just trying to get these lower tier quests done as much as I can, even though I don't really enjoy it. It's been fun streaming content, and it's been really good progress overall. I went on to sell the granite that I had mined and got nearly 1 mil from that, which was actually a lot more than I expected. Then again, I did spend a lot of time mining it and what felt like even more time grinding it down to the smallest piece, but still really good to be able to make that money while doing skilling requirements. I went on to complete the Ghosts Ahoy quest, which is really great. Now I can use an ectofile to get toward Port Phastasmus a lot easier. It'll just make farming runs easier as well, so I don't have to use the home teleport to Canifis. And I did Merlin's Crystal quest after that, which was pretty cool. I don't really remember why I was doing this one, if there was some reward I wanted. I did get Excalibur, but it's not the enhanced version, of course, so I don't get the really cool special effect from it. But I did get that requirement done and out of the way. While I was trying to do the Jungle Potion quest, I actually ran into a falling star, one of those D&Ds, and so I figured I might as well milk it while it's there, see if I could get something good out of it. I got around 20k mining XP, some gold ore, some astral runes. I'm not really too interested in the monetary aspect of it. I'm really just going to bank those and use them whenever I need them, really, but it was pretty cool to get some XP while I was working on that, and after that I did go on to finish the Jungle Potion quest. More farm runs brought me to level 36 farming, and I price check my stuff here just to show that how profitable herb runs can really be. And I'm not trying to like ruin this as a money-making method, because I know a lot of people already do herb runs, and the people who aren't really probably aren't going to start. But if I can consistently do herb runs, this will help me so much toward paying toward bond money. It is just, it's small profit, but it really will add up a lot. I AFK'd up to level 68 fletching, and after that I went on to do my blue dragon task that I had really been procrastinating, mostly just because I don't have 70 agility, so I knew it would be a pain running around to actually get into the blue dragons instead of using the pipe shortcut. But I got a clue scroll, so I was really happy about that. And it turned out that after a couple runs, someone had actually dropped one of those portable bank deposit boxes from the raffle in the main area. So I wound up using that, and it just made the task just a million times better. I was so happy to see that. This was my 12th task. I wound up with like almost 30k ranged XP and I think like 12k Slayer XP. Really nothing too special. Whenever I upload a Slayer task, or whenever I do a Slayer task, I try to reset my XP counters at the beginning or maybe after one kill if I forget. So if you guys look at my XP counters, those will be from that task. I went on to do a very tedious Basilisk task, really was not a fan. I started with melee, which was actually really inaccurate, so I ended up switching to magic after just one trip, and I forgot to change my XP counter at the top to magic to see how much XP I got from that. But I did get that done and out of the way, which was great, even though I really did not enjoy the task itself. More farm runs got me another farming level and an herblore level from cleaning the herbs. Really nothing special unlocked here, just really good to be making consistent levels through doing farm runs. Then it was back to that AFKing divination grind. You guys know how much I love AFK skills. I wound up getting 2 hunter levels actually. Some of that might have been from a daily divine location beforehand, I'm not entirely sure, but a lot of it was just from catching the chronicle fragments. And I got 3 divination levels on top of that, so really great progress. I did remember to do the Gathixian cache at some point. I need to make sure I'm doing that a couple, or maybe even a few times a day, because I'm consistently forgetting, and it kills me inside that I'm forgetting, but it's not something I thoroughly enjoy, so it doesn't bother me too much, and I'm really at a point where I don't need to train divination too much more for the time being anyway, so I'm not super worried about it, but I know if it's something that I can convince myself to do consistently, then I'll just be that much farther ahead when I do want to make a push for 99. This is the end of day 30 though, at just shy of 11.9 mil total XP and 1517 total level. I'm here at Use just because I had a cut like 56 U-Logs daily challenge. I didn't get any sort of special level from that, but that is why I'm here. And again, another day full of really good progress. The quest's really great to get done and out of the way. I'm not a big fan of quests, so whenever I do get one done, it is a really good milestone and something I'm very proud to celebrate. Starting day 31, I AFK divination up to level 68. This is a good milestone because this is the best sign of the porter I can use until level 88. And you guys know 88 is ages and ages away from 68. So this is something that will really be beneficial toward me whenever I need to use porters, for example, mining granite, or maybe even other things like if I need to collect phoenix feathers for super anti-fires. Again, long time in the future, but still something to think about. I had a Pyramid Plunder daily challenge for thieving, not something I enjoy. I'm not really a big fan of Pyramid Plunder. It's a minigame I really don't like, but I did get 2 thieving levels from it, so I really have no room to complain. It was also a really short challenge as well, so for that, I thank you. I thank you, Challenge Mistress Farah. Then I had an agility challenge to do, I think it was like 26 laps or somewhere along those lines, of the Barbarian Outpost course, and the thing about this Barbarian Outpost course is that I'm so used to doing the advanced course from when I had agility dailies on my old main, that I keep misclicking and trying to do that. It just throws me off so much. But by the end of the course, or the end of the challenge rather, I went from 35 to I think 38, which was really cool. Just a lot of really good progress, and even more importantly, a whole bunch of really good quest unlocks in the fact that I needed agility levels to be able to begin those quests. As you can see, I switched from doing Renars to Toadflax. Toadflax are a little bit more XP, a little bit more profit, just a better herb and something that I really want to do a lot of, but casual farming level, nothing too special as far as unlocks go. Then I was fortunate enough to get a Fire Giant task. This is actually a task that it's almost a personal favorite of mine because all of my really good rare drop table drops have always been from Fire Giants, on my last account anyway. So I was really happy to get these. I did get a couple Rune Scimitar drops, nothing special of course, but still pretty cool. And narrowly escaping with my life, you can see that I did get an attack level and a Slayer level during this task. And then a cheeky divination level will put us at the end of day 31. 1 month of hardcore work on this account completed. Now, I could have probably been more efficient in some ways, and there are some things that I wish I had done a little bit differently, but for the most part, I'm very content with our progress, and just everywhere we've come in this time, there really isn't that much that I would do differently. And I think that even though I didn't like, get any sort of 99s, or I didn't do anything that made me a whole lot of money, I think where we are in terms of stats put me in a really good position to start training more efficiently and just start like building up. It's a really, really great starting point. Like, even though I have summoning holding me back, I'm pretty much at 40s cape right now. And it's just really great to see this progress, and I really hope that you guys are enjoying this even a fraction as much as I am. If you are, make sure you subscribe so you see when the next episode comes out. I hope you have an incredible, amazing day. Stay happy, and I can't wait to see you in my next episode where I will return and I will rebuild.
I will return!